You're welcome to come hang out if you want.
I have to go.
Oh, you're coming?
LSP.
Oh, you have to go to LSP?
Yep.
Why?
Because they don't know how to do something on the glasses machine.
Ew. That's annoying.
So just don't press any buttons. Just let it keep going.
Okay. You're welcome. Hey guys. We're gonna leave it in here. If everybody approves. So Cheyenne is doing a project for her linguistics class, and she was wondering if we could just record in here. So just for this break, we can't talk about anything like really bad, but she just has to like analyze how we talk to each other. Is that okay? For 15 to 20 minutes.
We have to be real.
You have to be real, but don't be like Cheyenne sucks. You know, like we usually do. Yeah. Do we have everyone's permission to record for 20 minutes?
Yeah. 20 minutes.
15 to 20
Wow,
minutes.
I really like to read, and I love.
You love reading? Wow, me too.
I love reading.
I'm really
What have you been reading?
Well, we're about
I've been reading Lord of the Rings. Bailey, do you have opinions on Lord of the Rings?
Riley, did you go in my box?
No, I didn't.
In Erica's note jar, Riley goes,
Oh, I grabbed
Bailey literally just threw my
Oh,
eyelashes
yeah.
in here.
Because I knew you said you kept eyelashes in there, and then I found mine. I'm like, should you mind me? Had I said that?
What?
In the background of your Snapchat.
Yeah, Brielle doing something.
That's hilarious.
What happened?
It has nothing to do with you, Brielle.
Well, I heard my name.
Oh, Brielle.
What?
Are you guys talking? Yes, we are talking.
That's not what I said.
Does your sunburn hurt?
Oh, you guys are so mean.
Did you
to
hurt your
me.
foot?
Does that hurt?
Hey.
Does that hurt?
You have an eyeball, a needle in your eyeball? Does that hurt?
Does that hurt?
Too far.
Did someone step on your dog?
No, that's not funny.
Okay, somebody tell me
Bye,
the story.
baby.
Hey, do you want to hear the
What?
story?
Yes, I want to hear the story.
Okay, so I get a text from my mom, right? And I like want to share with Erica and Riley, like thinking that they'll be sincere. So my mom texted me. She's at like a little kid's birthday, my cousin's birthday party, and they're like little kids. And she's like, Benny got stepped on. I have to take him to the hospital. And they go, bye, Benny.
Erica and Riley don't care about pets.
Are you kidding? Riley fucking loves her dog.
Yeah, her dog.
White people
Not
and
Benny.
their pets. I like other people's dogs.
Hi.
It's white people and their dogs.
Oh no.
Did you get a snap?
We can't have any male voices.
Oh no.
Sorry,
I'll tell you
Chris.
in a second. We're
I
coming
got
out.
a yellow bird badge. Come on. There's no one out there?
What?
No one's being
No one's in the park today.
Oh, we're about to go out. Yeah.
Your wig is so sexy.
It's so weird today.
It is weird. It looks like Cassie's hair. It looks really like Cassie's hair.
No, wait.
That is perfect. It's like
Look at
so weird. That's such a good impression. Oh my god.
I'm good at impressions, okay?
You gotta
We
do it.
get it.
You gotta do it so I can send it to her.
The place of the part is exactly her.
Do it again. So back to your dog. Is your dog okay?
She's at the hospital with him right now.
Who stepped on Benny?
Just like some
Little
kid.
kid.
It's like Bobbin.
That's not what happened.
Is it serious? Is like he's okay?
She's talking to the doctor, so I think he's okay, but I haven't been
kind
able
of
to
a
talk to
doctor?
her.
But first of
He's a
all,
multi-poo.
Brielle was laughing when she
I
told
was-
us.
I
don't know if I should tell you this. Like, I'm.
She was smiling.
I
to
was
keep from
uncomfortable.
crying.
Yeah, it was very. You know when you like smile and laugh,
I
but you're
laughed,
uncomfortable.
like,
When I'm uncomfortable, I'm just like.
Do you want to hear a really terrible story? When I was in 5th grade, I was looking at
You're so weird.
What's your name?
I've done the scratches at one time. Brayden was like talking to her, but you brought something else. You're like, dude, there were no focus.
I was looking at the time and we have 1 minute and we
No, but I wanted to hear
When
her
I was in
story.
5th grade, my teacher one day was acting really weird, and she was this young woman, and she was like this all like the whole time. She was like this. and then I didn't say, but somebody in the class was like, "Why are you smiling like that? You look so weird." And she went, "It's because my next door neighbor just." It's just so. And all of us were like, literally, your face is this.
My friend, he told me this story. And
No, I'm coming.
we have to go right now. Do you see this hair? It's
Don't
all hard.
start.
Right. I got this.
Go, go, go. Go.
I always laugh in like bad situations.
I laugh when it's really inappropriate, and then people are like, "You shouldn't
No,
laugh right now." I'm like, "It's not funny."
Every time I'm in a near-death experience, like I just start laughing. Everyone's like, oh.
But I feel like the biggest bitch on earth. And I do, yeah.
People are usually.
I just don't know how to hide
Is
it.
that even possible for you to be?
Yes.
I don't see that.
My mom and I both we don't like dealing with like death in graveyards, and we've had like a lot of death in our family, and I'm like her that we don't deal with it, and all of our other family members like go to the graves and like talk to the graves.
Can't do that.
Thank you.
And my mom
I
and sister
respect
got
people
so
that
mad
can.
at me when I didn't go to my great grandpa's funeral.
So my mom and I went to my grandparents are buried in Arlington because my grandfather was in the Navy, and we were there with like my uncles, her brothers, and they're all like taking turns like, "Hi Dad, hi Mom, this is what's going on," like crying and talking to the grave. And my mom and I walked around and made fun of people's names on the graves. And like, 'cause there's people that died in like 1921, and their names are like Fart Mouth McGee, and like we were like, "Oh, look at that one!" Just like loudly cackling while there's like a funeral like 2 aisles down. We were like, "This is so inappropriate."
There's
but-
just no connection for me at funerals because they're not
dead.
there.
Exactly.
It's
like,
not them.
I don't feel like they're any more like at that one spot than they are just like.
yeah, if my
surrounding you,
grandparents
like,
are haunting their grave, that's boring for them. If I'm
Yeah,
gonna
like,
talk to them, I'm gonna like talk to them just here, not at their
Exactly.
grave.
And
I feel the
I
same
can
way.
understand and
That kinda
empathize
makes it
with
worse.
people who go to the gravesite because it's like a tangible location that
Right.
they're resting.
It's
quote
creepy.
unquote,
It's just a bunch
resting.
of bones.
But
And that's
trying to
I also
see-
like there's a graveyard in Julian. It's like a hill in a really old graveyard. And I went to Julian with Fisher when we were together, and we like went to the graveyard, and he was like, "This is beautiful," and like blah blah blah. And I was like, "I feel weird being here. I
Yeah.
don't like it." And he was like, "Embrace it, like it's the beauty of life." And I was like, "We're in a graveyard." And then there was one that was just like a teeny little like area, and I went over and it just said baby or child. I forget what it said, but it like didn't have a name, it just said child. And I was like, "I want to leave," and he was like, "Wow, that's so sad." And I was like, "I want to leave.
Yeah.
I don't like being here." Nope. Not a fan of
Have
graves.
you heard of that thing where they can make your like remains and grow it into
a tree.
That's what I
Yeah,
want.
That's what I want to do.
That's what I want.
That's what my
Of
dad just
pods.
told me the other day. He was like, "I want to become." They have the pot. Oh wait, what was he telling me? There's a way to be buried that you just like all together disintegrate. And he was like, "I want that. I don't want to be in a coffin because like the chemicals they use and stuff is like really bad for the earth." And I was like, "Well, have you heard about the tree thing?" And I told him about that, and he went, "Oh, I want that. I actually want that." My mom was like, "Stop talking about it."
I just think that's a beautiful thing.
ashes do go to space.
Why? What are they gonna do with it?
Nothing.
Oh.
Either that or I'll donate it to science, my body to scientism.
Well, I always like if I die in a way that like my organs can be used to save somebody else. Like that's the first and foremost thing that I would want.
My mom won't let me be an organ donor until I'm 21.
Why?
My mother is a very paranoid person, and this isn't entirely untrue, but the way that she says it is, but she says that they don't try to save you as hard, if you're an organ donor. And that's not entirely true. But if they're working on you and for your organs to be harvested, they have to like harvest them right then. They will choose that if they think it's like unlikely to bring you back. Whereas like my mom wants to be like worked on and tried to save her until like the last second when you literally can't. It's not like they're gonna find you at a car accident scene and be like, oh, they're an organ donor, don't worry about it. But like some things do take precedence over like, I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but she won't let me.
That does make sense.
What'd you say?
That's reasonable.
Is it?
I mean, the likelihood of that happening is very, very slim. But I do I get that concern. But I just feel like if my death like resulted in somebody else being saved, like, I would be dead. So I don't know, but it would make me really happy.
Yeah.
Wait.
I bet it's the wrong number.
Harley City Green Room, this is Casey.
Oh, no problem. That's like the third time.
Did I say the wrong number?
Yeah. It's like, it's the same lady, and she goes, oh, sorry.
Did you hear me say I bet it's the wrong number?
Yeah.
Do you remember that one?
She just goes, oh,
here,
sorry.
That time the guy called and was like, "Is there like a reveal there?" And
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh yeah.
"What?" Because I couldn't understand him. He had like an accent, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What?" And then I finally got it after like the seventh time. I'm like, "No, this is Heart Lake City." He's like, "Okay, bye."
I remember that. You're like, no, we're in Heart Lake City.
How are they calling the wrong number?
I bet it's like close to ours. So it's the same lady.
But the
She's called 3
third
times today.
time.
Today?
I don't know.
Today. 3 times.
How did you get it wrong 3 times in a row?
I think she just wants to talk to you. I think you should give her your number so that she stops like hitting on you.
Yeah,
maybe that's what it is. I feel uncomfortable.
She's sliding into those DMs. That was good. That was funny on my head. Going down in the DM. It go down. It go down in the DM. It go down.
My hair is so nasty right now. I haven't washed it since Thursday. I've washed it since Thursday. And I went to the beach yesterday.
I'm so proud.
And I like braided it and hairsprayed it yesterday.
I'm going now. You ever use a dry shampoo? Like that.
Me too.
What is that? You're going on a what diet?
But I also use like
Yeah, I use that.
the shampoo and conditioner that's like made with all natural ingredients.
like it's on your
So it doesn't really like
because I just got my
my hair
hair cut
never
like
feels like
half an
clean
hour or
to
something,
me.
and
Like
it was like all the way like to
Wait, what is this shampoo?
mane and tail. It's like
I need a new shampoo.
But
Here's it. It grows thicker.
yeah, so I'm testing it to see how long.
Did you use one from Lush?
Changes or anything. But
I use a one
when
from
I
Lush that's
shampoo
like
it and when I condition,
and it took
like,
me a long time to
it
get
feels
used to
like
it 'cause
my hair is dry and
it's
kind of
like a bar.
rough. And so I put even
And
more
you,
and
like,
more
pat it on your armpit.
conditioner in it.
I can't
for to
use
be,
it.
like,
Does
it feel gross?
moisturized.
Yeah, I can't use
huh?
when I come
Is it
here
gross?
'cause
It's
I
not
don't
gross.
use
It
powder.
actually smells so good.
Does it
but
make your hair like
I do.
feel gross
But
after?
it's
well,
not
no,
when
it
you take
just
Perspire.
feels like it's
It's
stripped.
It gets coarser.
when
Yeah,
I
it
first
gets
started
coarse,
using
and
it,
it,
I was
that's
like,
why,
this
like,
is
well,
weird, like I'm
I
still
don't know,
getting
but
like
that's
naturally
stronger.
gross. But the people
Yeah.
I'm working with
Well,
all the time,
naturally
like,
for curly
your
hair,
body
you
is
have
supposed
to like
sweat.
have
Like,
tons
it's
of
healthier
conditioner
for
in
you
your
to
hair.
sweat.
But
Then
like
clog your
even
pores and
having
keep
just
yourself
like
from sweating.
like a big
Okay.
blob like it
I
didn't
don't
do
think
anything.
And
it's
I
this
never
because
stink
it's
when
for
I use
horses.
It is.
No,
It's like
it is
the
that's that.
What? And you
It's
put it on
horse hair.
yourself?
awesome.
Yes.
Oh wait,
You just
so
have to
that
actually
is
pour
It's
it.
actually,
I
and there's
really
like one that's like the
But now
yellow
I
one
like
is
it more than this.
for
It's like,
horses,
there's no aluminum in it. It's
but
just
the
like baking
blue
soda,
one is like
lemon,
the white
and
one.
exchangeable. Yeah, that's
I
what
don't-
they
I'm very skeptical.
It's-
Yeah, well,
it's in,
no,
like,
it
a
says,
normal hair
it says it
shampoo
grows your hair
location in
healthier and
Target.
stronger.
But it's also
And
like
I-
It's
I
under
do like
multicultural hair at Target if you're looking. Multicultural.
No way.
I was like, are you kidding me?
No way.
Summer here.
Yeah,
I feel like that'd be so gross. Like I feel like
No,
would it feel like
Can
this?
we
It
just
smells
wear black
really good,
every day?
honestly.
Is this what makes it
I
right?
just, I hope.
I mean, I've been using it like 2 weeks now. Yeah. Is your hair growing fast?
Well, I just started last week.
Is your hair grow fast? It's
testing
grown my hair, but I'm also using your skin and nail pills.
Well, I do that sometimes, off and on.
I do it every
I'm
night.
not good with it. Oh, my mom got these like super yummy gummies for like, it's like biotin gummies and they're pink.
Those are so good.
Yeah, they're so
found them
good.
before, yeah.
They're like strawberry.
15 minutes.
Good.
I can't stop it.
Mostly almonds to put on my face.
Even here.
I'm telling you, wait till Renee gets here. You won't shut the hell up.
I need all boys and
You have
then
to be like,
boys
"Yo, we
and
stopped
girls.
recording like an hour ago, bro." Stop that, dude.
Just that mentality.
You're gonna get A+.
I hope.
What is this for anyway?
Language and culture?
When your language arts teachers are like, cut this shit off, this guy did enough. Seriously. What are you drinking?
I'm doing young
Alright, here's
adult
the greatest
culture.
apple juice from Lost Abbey. What is it called? Mango?
Mango, apple
Mango
juice.
apple juice. It's fucking great.
Does it really taste like mango apple juice?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shut the fuck.
Do you want a glass now?
I do.
By the current standard of the sport, that is a way low knockout percentage.
That's so funny.
It's fantastic.
I had a Mai Tai and it tastes like pineapple. It was so good, yeah. It was full of pineapple, but I think it had whiskey, so I don't know.
Back in that corner again, they put up on.
You like whiskey?
Algeria seemed to realize he was backing toward the red corner.
You ever tried Jameson?
Fuck yeah.
Irish whiskey.
J-Mo?
The first time I ever tried it was from Ron gave me
Jameson?
Irish whiskey.
Jameson?
Yeah.
And then my buddy
Jameson.
Tony
Irish whiskey.
only drinks every time he drinks.
My family says Jameson.
Huh?
I said the Irish people I know say Jameson.
Oh, it's James. I call it J-Mo. I think she added up all the wings, like, total, at the end. We had like 300 wings. Between like 7 of us.
No, she said 26 orders. But then she was bringing orders of 10 though.
Not always. But
Yeah, for us, she brought me 10, you 10, and we weren't even paying this thing, dude. Fantastic. Oh, this thing hurt so bad. I'm not looking forward to it, bro. Oh my god.
What?
So you're just gonna like sit there for 10 minutes?
Yeah. I'm doing this entire all day. I made her FaceTime me. And I love you. Thank you.
I've seen him a lot lately. There's 3 up there, like there, like hurts. Like shit, right in front of his house.
Yeah, and that's the view over up to the top too.
It's another day. I was doing my life here, and I was walking up to my basket and my laundry detergent. I seen cops right there in front. And then it's off the hill. The dude up front I'm stopping everybody like this. Everybody that came by, he went in the window and he's like, yo, everybody who's leaving, next car, he's like, you're looking for a murder? It scared me.
Like, hey, am I safe here?
It can be worse than living in the desert, though.
Essentially, give away the first 4 rounds.
My old apartment, someone was stabbed to death there. Outside my apartment. And there was a wife that was hacked up in one of the apartments.
It has me thinking, what were they thinking?
Don't move Escondido.
Murder
Everyone
is
watching
the
this,
number.
don't move Escondido.
You see, I've been studying criminology for 6 months.
What?
I said that Paul like half of the live with Escondido.
More than half.
As a fighter,
This professor probably lives in Escondido.
you think in 8-ounce gloves, there's always a chance, even though you're not a puncher,
Teresa, you missed him burning his shirt.
Huh?
The bonfire.
and possibly
Who?
get lucky, get
What?
knocked out.
This one. Just when no one was looking, he took it off and burned it. But then he put his other shirt right back on. Yeah.
Why would you burn your shirt?
I just thought it was appropriate to burn my shirt at the time. I was like, you know, I was like, it's 100% cotton. Let's see how fast it burns. I throw it in, and it was great. And then I burned the shit out of my face.
That was fun too,
And then I went
What else did you guys burn?
A lot of hot dogs.
our fingers trying to flip the hot dogs.
Angel knocked the whole thing over.
Spilled all our chocolate.
Classic Angel.
Oh no.
He just covered up with sand. He's like, okay, don't walk right here.
And then I walked over the chocolate and I drank some of that.
You don't say a thing, what's up? This Michael Jordan AC cream.
You know what it was? It was a spicy wings. That's what did it.
All them triple dog dares. So they got these wings, right? They're called triple dog dare.
Oh my god, the hottest wings
You,
in the
you try 2 of them and you're sitting there like,
Where'd you guys go?
2 pitchers of water, please?
Yeah,
It's
wiping your
horrible.
forehead, you're like, I got it.
Where'd you guys eat?
Hooters.
Oh. They're still open? I thought they all closed.
They just opened one in San Marcos, like 3 months to 4 months ago.
Huh.
Remember Joey? Used to work, he was
JH3.
Dude, I can't even breathe right now, bro.
I know.
This is horrible.
This beer's like not the best thing right now.
It's
My God,
not.
Jesus.
It tastes so good you can't stop drinking it. It's pretty damn hot wings.
Tyler, this corner of the
Number
couch is
one
like
topic of this discussion is hot
like it was
I
made
know.
just to be leaned back in right here.
Just fine.
I'm a professional fighter.
Do you get a bigger tip if you dress like a slut? Not really. You know what I mean?
Not when you're
Maybe if you
slow.
have a more beautiful personality, you might get a larger tip.
How can you show your personality in giving someone wings?
Touche. She could have been a bit more consistent, in my opinion. She was very slow. We waited like 10 minutes between each order. It's like, come on.
Some minute
I
away.
want to make sure everybody's comfortable.
It wasn't. It was because the game was on, but it wasn't like that big. We were in the patio, and there was only like 4 tables out there.
So her section is.
Yeah, you had 4 tables, and inside is like crowded. It's like, come on, it's taking so long.
7.5. 2.5 more minutes.
They smoke weed?
Yeah.
I think I already asked you that one.
It's considered a culture that I'm writing about, so
Yeah, you
I
said
kind of need it.
so I'm giving you more stuff to write about.
Yeah.
Is that extra credit in your homework?
No, extra credits doing kids, which I'm not willing to tape.
Especially smoking weed.
But you know what? Little kids would be easy though because they are doing their own thing anyway. Right?
But I have to have their parents sign a release form. And it's kind of weird. Can I film your kids?
Yeah.
all good. You get tired to go talk down to the downstairs neighbors, you know? Hey, they make a lot of damn noise in the morning. I was just filming from the top of my patio.
just come over here
Sign
in the
this
morning.
room, please.
That's a good idea.
Just sitting there like playing jump rope.
Don't make me do that.
No, I already had Marianne tape the kids she babysits. Just kidding. I watched Marianne tape these kids like 3 weeks ago. And it was a little boy's birthday and we had no idea. We felt terrible.
Akio's mom always looks like she's putting voodoo, I swear. I put him on last fight.
That's his mom.
She was like this. She's sitting there. Like they're crossing her hand, like putting voodoo, bro.
Baby boy.
I cursed you!
Filipino curse.
Yeah. It's the worst.
Hasn't been a single flash. Gina Rodriguez has had nothing to do other than to score knockdowns.
I'm good.
Alright, so this is a documentary. This is actually an invention on my friend Teresa here. She's been addicted to crystal meth for over 27 months now. We just need to
Teresa,
save
we're
her
worried.
life. She's
What's that movie that had a documentary, the guy doing meth?
fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, it's a documentary about my comeback. Matt Damon's in it. Oh.
No, it's Christian Bale and Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Matt Damon, Mark Wahlberg. These fuckers. They might be the same person.
They're both white.
They're all the same. Fucking.
I always get confused with them.
Tim, we're talking a lot about the game plan in the corner.
I was watching Departed last night, you know?
Two more of those.
Great movie, by the way.
What was the game plan coming in?
Keep the distance. Keep the distance. Jam won't let it get tired. Keep it tired, reaching.
Was there
Job
an
site
idea
is
that
there,
after
right?
4 rounds,
421. I have Pearl George, who is how old?
25.
25. Delaney.
27.
27. What's your last name? Jones. Quinn.
Quinn.
Delaney Quinn. That Jones.
Dating Jones.
From like,
Yeah, I don't know.
We're that intense there.
Is that what it is on Instagram?
Yeah.
it's in Delaney
Delaney
Jones.
Jones.
Porn star, or no, it's archaeologist by day, porn star by night.
Yeah. That's where I got it from. And me, Cheyenne Chavez, I have their consent.
Yes.
Yeah.
And our speech community is archaeology anthropology majors.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yay.
All right.
In Delaney Jones.
So have you finished your? Do you have the paper from the slicks in the?
Dimensions? Yes, in my car. We can get it.
Because I'd love to be able to identify what numbers on my map are slicks and what are things that have depth.
Yeah, I'll get it for you after this.
Do you guys have to like go back through and re-outline everything so that it shows up?
Yeah, well, we did like a pencil map, but we're just gonna I'm gonna ink it and like better try and like, cause it's so small. There was like what, like 150.
You had 116. And
116,
one
okay.
outcropping. They've never seen this many condensed Cuyamonga ovals before.
Oh yeah, Elena was
It's
telling me that.
so many, and so like getting all the numbers on the map was really difficult because the sheet's only this big.
Some of them are only
It's a
like
40
an
meter
inch apart.
outcrop that you can't.
They're an inch apart in real life, so on a map that's this big, they're touching.
Yeah, it was just like all the little numbers are like this tiny. So I'm gonna go back and try and like just make it neater. It'd be nice if I could scale it up a little bit, but I can't.
We had to split it up, so we did the length of the map together. But then she had to start drawing the map. I was taking the dimensions of all 116.
Which were all like, weren't they all like 3 centimeters deep?
They were all like 90% of them were exactly 3 centimeters deep.
That's
There
a
was
little
no
weird.
2.5, 3. There were like 2 3.5s and 2 2s.
There probably was some of the new ones that never got. You could tell they were like abandoned.
Yeah, they weren't as smooth or anything.
That's
They
really
were-
weird.
And in size, they all ranged from like length of 19 to 26, and they were out of that to like the same width. I mean, it was like they had stencils.
I wish that I had marked, because there were some mortars that they weren't smooth on the inside, they were actually pecked. Where somebody was like smashing into the rock and you could see where the rock had been smashed at an angle in the middle of the mortar. And there was another one, I think on the far end of it, where there wasn't any slicks. It just looked like a hole where someone was like smashing instead of grinding.
So it looked
or
like they weren't grinding over time. It looked like you.
they're just breaking shit up.
And then grind.
Yeah, like a pre-processing.
Yeah, but that consistency of the 3 centimeters, that's really weird.
Oh yeah, it was just.
They were so cool though.
I really want to make a joke about aliens right now.
Aliens.
That's just so consistent. I'm sorry. That's so weird.
There were so many pull tabs everywhere too, like on Coke cans. And stuff.
I saw a bunch of old cans,
Everywhere.
which I think, I mean, we weren't marking them. I guess we weren't doing anything historic, but like at the same time, like those were historic.
And we had like
Those are artifacts.
Glass
Those
that was
cans.
like this thick. Super thick
The
glass.
cans that had like the key that you would pop off, which I mean, that hasn't been around forever.
That's been
they
a
do
while.
throwbacks, but that's been around. Yeah, that was like a really long time ago.
Someone was saying that like at one point there was a house right there.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah, but what I thought was interesting is that like all of that was on a mountain, and then you have that road going right through the middle of it.
Yeah.
So I wonder what was right there before they
On the road
blasted
before
it.
they built blew it up. Because
But
like when I'm walking the mountain, you see where they blew up through the mountain. Like
Yeah, and it's like tons of ovals, and on the other side tons of ovals.
yeah.
There's probably a ton in the middle where they blew the road out.
You know the first dig I went on, when I just volunteered to see if I would like it, they found these beautiful. I mean, it was another similar where the road cuts through the mountain where they blew it up, and then where we were at, they had the actual old road, the old unpaved dirt. Like I mean, it was lined with rocks because they were remapping it, but it was like what people used to drive their Ford model, like you know, cars up to get to the top of the mountain. And so they had found these big, beautiful bifaces literally sitting right next to the road. On each side of it. Giant bifaces, like huge, like dark basalt type rock. Just sitting on top of the ground, perfect, and like tons of them.
No.
Whenever I see blasted roads, I always think of that.
How much shit did you just blow up?
Yeah.
Like seriously, like, good stuff.
Yeah. It's weird what you can find in places like that.
You know they found that. What's that really old walrus body because they were surveying before they were building a road in San Diego.
When?
5, 6 years. No, Orange County. 6 years ago.
Huh.
Huge whale skeleton. Someone put a thing on my Facebook about like whales being found in the
I saw that
desert
too.
of Egypt. I didn't.
Where they found a bunch of big whale bones. Oh my god! So my uncle, he's kind of special, yeah. And so he posts this thing on Facebook. He means well. He's just kind of. But he posts this thing on Facebook, and it's like in Wauchula, my hometown. It's like ancient indigenous tribe found well and alive, living on the creek in Wauchula, like whatever creek it was, in Wauchula, Florida. And I had a picture of like some indigenous people, right? Like indigenous Americans, but it was like Clovis people. They were saying it was Clovis people that were living today that they discovered, and that paleontologists were on the scene now. Paleontologists. First of all, why are paleontologists there? Why would a paleontologist, an archaeologist, any of them be there? It'd be like an ethnographer.
It sounds like the beginning of a joke.
It'd be like some other anthropologist, like not not a geologist. Like.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, and it was a news station that reported it and then like erased it and act like they never posted it. They literally, like an actual news station from my hometown, their website reported it. I'm like,
well,
they're like a
they're
broadcasting
backtracking now.
news station. What? Like paleontologists, like you just made up news for like
paleontologists.
PEL paleontologist.
Paleontology. Are we having club meeting this week?
We're suspended, and we missed Earth Day. There's really nothing else to do from this point. I might just revamp it next. I mean, someone's gonna have to take over next. I can't be president again, so
I won't be here.
somebody.
I won't either.
I don't think anybody's gonna want to do it. I mean, I can try and get people interested. Like during the fall semester, I can try and market it, see if I can get someone to take over. So I would like them to continue. I'd like to still do something with it.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the like new people anymore, so
There's not a good group. Like, like
Yeah.
when I came in, like there's so many people who were really just very into it and dedicated, but like last fall's dig, like everyone was like, I'm not doing this. Like my newbie was like, I'm gonna join the police academy, I'm not doing this. And like Sai, you could tell Sai wasn't gonna be an archaeologist. Most of the people out there were just like, I just wanted to be outside this semester and see if there's something I like, and a lot of them were.
You know, Amber already has her bachelor's in archaeology.
Really? What is she doing here?
She went to UCSD.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. And it was like 7-8 years ago. But she had to work full time and couldn't get a job unless she had an internship, but couldn't get work and get an internship without working full time to afford her place. And then she didn't have any in the field experience because they don't offer any over there, is what she was saying. So she's like, I've done all this stuff in theory, but at Palomar is my first time ever
Actually
applying
doing it? That's crazy. That's just not right. You should not be able to get your bachelor's in archaeology and never have a day in the field.
Back in the park, we had some people come up to us who have their bachelor's and working for their master's, and that's their first time ever being on a site.
That topic has come up a lot in my conversations.
There is no reason, like...
Well,
they're
mind you,
like,
I mean...
oh, why are you using that size mesh? And I'm like, are you serious? You're like a semester away from your master's and you're asking me this question?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
What's
I mean,
a
like,
wet screen and dry screen? What?
I understand that Palomar is unique and that it has all these opportunities for field experience, but you'd think at that level, especially at masters, I could almost see sliding with the bachelor's, almost. But with master's degrees...
Yeah, how do you not have a field class? Like,
it hurts my feelings. Because what if they do it and they realize they hate it, and it's like all this money.
Yeah.
To do all
that's
this
for
stuff.
sure. I was noticing when we were out at Kiwaka, though, it's just like, and even Joe was talking about it, it's like everybody, has this idea of what an archaeologist does and what it is, and it's like, they have no idea that you're going to be in awful weather conditions most of the time. You're going to be uncomfortable outside all the time. You're going to be, like, doing stuff that you may not necessarily want to do. Like,
all the time.
All the time. And it's because it's, like, this meticulous, just...
And you have a deadline to keep all the time.
Recording. Yeah. People think it's like, oh, I discover things. And even, like, my newbie last year, he was like, I thought you find things whole. And I was like,
no.
I looked at him, I was like, honey, it's lucky if you find anything. Like,
oh my god.
Like,
I once, a couple of, my very last season out there, I thought, didn't we find a spear point or something? Like, the very tip of one or something like that?
I think I heard about...
I was so excited because it's the first time in my unit, we found, the very tip. It wasn't even a huge part of it, but the very tiny little tip of a spear point, and I was so excited.
I get excited every time I find a flake, still.
Yeah.
I get excited every time I look at it, and I can tell without question.
Yeah, exactly, right?
And you're kind of like, maybe, but when you're like, oh, yeah, definitely.
Jacob always questions me when I'm looking at rocks, and I look at Jacob, and I'm like, Jacob,
this is all I do.
This is my thing. This is all I do, and I can't identify pottery to save my life. I just don't have a lot of experience with it. I didn't get a lot of it in my units. I just can't identify pottery or see it sitting on top of the ground. I just don't notice it.
Lithics. Oh my
I can
God.
see from a million miles away. I love rocks.
That's literally almost all I do at the center is cataloging. I've gotten so good at this shit. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's something that needs to stress more. Because when you're a newbie,
nobody knows how to identify.
Yeah, and you feel bad, why am I not getting this? And you're like, no, it's seriously practice. It is a lot of
practice. And that's sort of, on people, too. It's not really... I mean, I think it's everybody's responsibility, staff-wise, to, teach us where to look and stuff. But, you can be taught once. It's, up to you to sit there and do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here all the time. People have more than enough, access to this place to come in and look at stuff. Mm-hmm. There's no reason not to come in here.
Yeah.
We just have too much of it.
Too much. Just too much. Is my fart still here?
Your fart?
Far.
Near far.
Who is that? Get out of the window. I should walk up there and just put my face at the window when she turns around. Behind the sheet.
Tell your mom I say hi.
No, yeah, there's a
Oh
bunch
my
of bags
god.
of far
So
over
do you
there.
remember that time? Okay, so one time me and Cheyenne were in the lab here, right? And she's like, I'm gonna go out into the window and make a face. So she goes out and I'm like looking over, I'm waiting to see her and I don't see her. She comes back and she's like, did you see it? I'm like, no.
No, it was at the wrong class.
It was the classroom and she's like, what? I'm like, "It's the very last window at the end.
That's freaking
And, like,
hilarious.
She's like,
you
what?
cannot see in from
No,
out
you
there.
can't. I try to look all the time.
Really? I can. Like, I
I
mean,
can't
not
usually
with
see in
these
there.
blinds down, but if they're up.
Well, that's probably what happened. She probably.
No, these were up, but she didn't realize that it was the very last set. So she was like,
That's
whatever
so
class was
funny.
in there.
Then they saw me like run over here.
They're like, is that lady having a stroke?
Oh man. It was
And then I
funny.
sat in here until their class got out. I didn't want to confront anyone.
Hey, look, it's the crazy lady.
I know. I should do like a bunch of. I have so much stuff to do.
I'm about to make some coffee.
Oh my gosh! Have fun cleaning it.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Somebody left the coffee on all weekend.
Oh no,
Wasn't that
no,
me?
no! I've had to clean it
Guess
out
who
after
it is?
that.
Guess who it was?
Jacob.
Jim. Jingle Schmidt.
Did you tell her?
Yeah. Because we always freak out about it. We always unplug it, and Jacob's always you guys always unplug it. I turn it off.
Yeah. I'm not risking
I know
Oh
how
no,
to.
I've left it. I've left it.
I
but-
have crazy anxiety about burning things down because I always think my oven's on or the toaster's on at home or.
Oh no! One time I left it on by accident, and like I didn't realize it until I was gone, and then I freaked out. And the very next morning, like thankfully it was a Friday and Jim was in, but I called his office. I'm like, Jim, you have to go down to the lab, and like he's like, what? And I was like, I left the coffee maker on.
I texted him, I got in here and I was like, hey, so I got in the lab this morning and coffee pot's been on all weekend. He goes, I was like, are you trying to burn this mother down? Like,
He's like, yes, I am.
no, everyone's done it. But coffee
Literally.
makers, like, today are just so much safer than any other freaking small appliance. Like,
I wasn't super worried about it, but I mean, it could have gotten bad, so. Oh,
yeah, so I want to do that map. I want to get
The map?
the map that we did.
Oh,
I just
yeah,
wanna
yeah,
get your what do you call them?
My measurements.
Your measurements. They have identifications, like which one's a slick.
Yep.
Obviously, because they're measured.
And then if it's less than half of a centimeter
Mhm.
deep, but it's still there,
Yeah.
it's a slick basin. We did anything that wasn't Cuemaca old.
Okay. So I feel like it's just like a circle for. It's like a void space for slick, and then hash marks for depth. And that's what I want to do is see if I can get like the little things.
Like the key.
Just. I mean, I could at least make circles and then darken the ones that are depth.
And that is our speech community. And done. It's now 1:27. Bye.
Bye.
Legoland employees.
Just
ignore it.
Okay.
Ignore what?
So that one's Captain
What do you mean?
That's Captain Hook, Mr. Incredible, the
Oh, crap.
alien from Toy Story, and Mickey.
This one is for
Just that little alien from Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Yeah.
Isn't that cute? And then
I thought for sure I had Stitch's head, but it might have been Captain Hook's hat I was feeling.
I don't have my glasses on, but what does that little thing say on it?
Doing our part.
Oh, they're so cute. Do you collect them too? No. I think that's every time I'm fighting. No. But they're so much fun.
I don't have money.
Oh, minifigures are fun. Especially to trade and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I bought the Ford because I didn't want to spend too much money on it.
well, if we spend a little at a time, it doesn't hurt so much.
True.
That's what I do. I make it a point that every time I get paid, I buy me something.
It's like super bloody.
That's what my aunt always told me. She said,
like a
buy
little treat.
something. She said, even if it's just a
a lipstick or nail polish or anything, she said, you know. I said, oh, that sounds good, then I don't feel so bad, you know. Oh, I've got to save this whole check for a bill or something.
Have you collected every series?
I don't have all of them. I didn't collect them from the beginning. But I have. I don't remember what series I started. I think it's when everybody really got into it, and the children were all trading and.
Yeah,
You know.
I don't remember it being that big a thing back in 2010, but that was only for the
think-
summer I was here. So.
I don't think it was.
Jesus, let's all of this.
I don't think it was. And now with now that the children are trading, I think it's going to be a bigger thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're buying, you know,
Oh yeah.
minifigures too.
Yeah, I think these will sell out because of Disney. I mean, people like Disney. It's not like the Simpsons ones. I had someone come up to me, you know, the trade, like a little kid, and his dad, you know, went to his dad to get his bag, and the dad was like, okay, let's trade our Simpsons one. Something to that effect. He said that. I was like, okay. Clearly don't like those.
They didn't. I don't know why. I don't know why, but the children didn't like the Simpsons. Maybe they never watched them.
Probably.
For some parents,
You'll never know.
yeah, taste it. And the parents, you know, well, that wasn't
You let me know what it is.
No, it wasn't. So probably a lot of parents didn't let their kids watch it. At least these days.
Yeah.
So like 10 years ago it would have made sense, but now not so much.
No, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. How was your lunch? It was good. It looked good. So what did you have? You
How about
had
a napkin?
I've never had a turkey burger. Andy's favorite. You like turkey burgers, don't you?
You have your little fig?
What? You have to give it back to me because everybody wants it. No. Did you see his?
I saw you had Mickey. What else you get?
Captain Hook, the alien from Toy Story, and Mr. Incredible. I heard from someone at the shop that there's only 2 Alices in each box and 6 Stitches.
That's why I got so many stitches.
You got all 6 of them.
No, I got 3 stitches left.
Well, you got half of the box then.
I keep
So Alice is gonna be the rare one. Huh?
Yeah.
So I got the Cheshire Cat. I got Genie and Aladdin.
You got the black one, the girl.
And I got Minnie Mouse. I didn't get Mickey. I got Daisy. That's all. Congrats.
And
I got Ursula.
Ursula. Okay.
She's one of my favorite ones.
what did I do?
But you're still looking for Maleficent, right? Yeah.
I just got traded this.
Oh, the skeleton
I
guy.
just got.
He was my favorite one from that series.
I'm coming out with.
Did you get that today?
I got traded this. And I got traded this one yesterday.
Nice.
Oh, you got Stitch?
I got Stitch. No, you can't have my Stitch. I got traded that. This is from the old series. Yeah.
You should be able to get Stitch. It's supposedly 6 to a box.
Yeah, there's 6 in the box.
This could be the most.
Go to Target, buy a box, you'll get 6.
The rarest one is the best Disney character they've ever made.
The rarest one is Alice.
Apparently, yeah.
Really? I got part of Alice today in a trade.
Nice.
I gave her away. Well, she didn't have hair or the bottle or the
Already?
Of course.
Rita and Ellie both got Alice today.
Huh.
Can't be that rare.
Why is there no Lilo?
Good question.
I'm hoping
They
there's a
don't know
second.
how to make her fat.
There's a second series coming out because it's.
She's not bad.
I know.
Because you have like Alice and the Cheshire Cat, but then you get
Then there's
Mad
the-
Hatter.
Everyone's
And
paired
then-
together except for Maleficent and Stitch.
Yeah.
That's not.
Everyone in the series has a pair except for Maleficent and Stitch. They're on their own.
But even like Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, he's with the
still
Toy
got,
Story.
like Woody. Like what about?
Yeah,
Woody?
what about Woody, man?
Yeah,
So it's
There's
gotta be
probably
another
another series.
I mean,
gotta be another series. Yeah.
probably. I mean, this is supposed to be his pair. Space themed, I guess. That's
But the thing
why.
is, you can buy those in the sets.
Yeah. Well, you could You could get Woody too in the sets.
Well, Woody's not the Buzz Lightyear's not the same as in the sets.
Yeah, the Buzz Lightyear in the set's different. Actually, that's the funny thing about having Ariel in the set is because there's an Ariel minifigure now, but there's an Ariel mini doll.
You didn't know that, huh?
No.
Because we didn't have enough. Yeah, we didn't have them before.
Yeah.
Such nerds.
Yeah, we didn't have them when Beverly worked with us. And now everybody's...
Now everybody's got them.
Everybody wants them. Everybody's got them.
Do you have other series?
I was talking about it last time.
Of Disney?
No.
They do Nintendo.
The other series.
The one before that?
And the Nintendo series. That'd be cool.
I got it fast.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but it'd probably be like The Simpsons. Like not everyone would be into it.
Whatever.
But they might do it since they did
I
The
was
Simpsons.
trading them.
Yeah, it would be cool.
I would trade the ones that I didn't have yet.
Could you imagine getting a Pikachu one? Try to think how that could work.
I still need one.
From which one?
But, from the last set.
You need the night?
Luis has it for me, but I haven't gotten it from Luis
With the
yet.
hat and the mace and all that stuff? I have like 3 of those at home. I'll bring it one to you. Are you here tomorrow?
It's my day off. Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm off.
And then I'm off Thursday, so I gotta remember to do it on Friday.
Horrible person. Because Luis said he had one for me, but I
Is
haven't
that 10
seen it.
minutes?
I need 3 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
We got 5.
No, she like put
But
me
look
on
at
all
how
this
cute
like
Mickey.
crazy like
We just have to get back by 2.
antipsychotic meds for like anxiety.
And we gotta buy
depression, and
minifigures,
sleep
so-
and
Oh.
insomnia and
Let's
like
go.
I was
You
like
got a
numb
jet
walk-
then.
numb, like medicated zombie
The
walk
shop
for a
here is
while, but I
empty.
didn't
You
need
should
it.
go
At
by
White
the
Lake?
shop.
How long did it take Nick to get a lead
all
over?
of it,
So you gotta have a lead walk
happy, I
over.
was
It takes
anxious,
so
I
long.
couldn't sleep, and I wasn't
Oh,
able to
because
tell
for the
myself.
discount.
And I was like,
They don't
wow,
have a lead on
so all
staff.
this medication
Nick, is the lead at Boutique on staff there? Did they have to come from somewhere else?
Say what?
For a short time.
The lead at the boutique?
For you
They had to come from the big shop.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
they
that's gonna
did?
take forever.
Yeah.
My place was in
Or we should just go to the big shop.
Yeah, it'd be easier to go to the big
I
shop.
like,
It's gonna be like,
sad. Take my money. I feel bad about myself. And I'm like,
Throwing down pennies and
I would
quarters.
never feel that way if I lived on my own.
Poison in the face.
Yeah. Taking some little kid and putting him upside down by his feet.
I'm gonna pay for all these minifigures in pennies.
Yeah.
I saw that yesterday. That's you?
Yeah.
I was waiting in line and I was like, I just need to buy these minifigures. And this kid is like, got his little coin purse. And
Oh, man.
He's like, she's like, oh, that's not enough. And he's like, what? And he's like counting all these coins out. I'm like, oh my god.
It's cute, but it's annoying. They're teaching the child about finance, man.
Kind of like how the Pokemon games teach you about gambling.
I got $1.25 every 2 weeks starting when I was 5.
If you invested that, it'd be worth $3.2 million compound interest. I'm just kidding.
Like, where'd you get
Compounded
that?
by what?
Crazy economics.
With about 7% return on
You
average.
compounded it with a lottery ticket, I
If you had
think.
gotten your 401k when you were 3 years old, you would be a multi-millionaire.
So you said 125 every week?
Yeah, well,
20
because like
years?
the foster care, they have like mandatory starting when you're 5, you have to get an allowance, and then it grows as you get older.
Mm.
So from like 5 to 10.
Oh.
In foster care, and then I got the allowance.
So you would save your money for something special, or would you?
I mean, when I was 10, I had like $200 and I bought a guitar.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh!
I just feel like I really need sugar in my life right now.
It's like a black nylon string acoustic with like a...
From Toys R Us?
No, it's from like the
Guitar Center.
Center, yeah.
Wow.
It's a nice guitar.
I always wanted the one from
When I was
Toys R
10, I
Us.
bought.
Well, what we talked about?
When I was 10, I bought PS2.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
This is for your class?
Mm-hmm.